Hey you guys, what is up? So it is time for me to do an update for my Flosstube. I'm going to go ahead and apologize for the wind and my dog's barking a little bit, but the lighting in the house this time of day isn't that great, so I thought I would come outside. Anyway, so I've got a bunch to throw at you. First of all, let's go ahead and talk about plans, I guess, for July. So I was wanting to be able to finish up either my flea market flowers, stitch along, or the homely house plants too that I was working on. And it hit me that for July, the flea market flowers is not supposed to be done until the middle of July. So I was trying to get it done way too fast for me. So I guess some folks did finish theirs in June, but that's just entirely too much stitching in a month for my world. So I did work on it some more. I got a good bit worked on. My son actually had to have surgery this month and have his gallbladder removed. It's a family curse, I swear. So I got a good bit of time worked in on it. So this is where I am at on it so far. I think last Flosstube a week ago, I didn't have this whole block right here done. So I've got a few more little leaves right here, and then I'll be ready to move on down to the week 3 portion. So I'm wanting to try to finish this one up in July, maybe the middle of July. I have discovered, though, that through doing Stitch Mania and through doing these stitch alongs, that if I feel pressured to get it done, it's almost like it has a reverse effect. Instead of it pressuring me to do it, it's like I don't want to do it. So, I don't know, reverse psychology maybe. So, I don't want for cross-stitching to get to that point because I really, really, really enjoy it. So, I don't want to ever get it to the point where I got to finish this, that I don't like cross-stitching. So, that is one that I do want to hopefully get finished in July. So, we will see. I also got to work some more on the homely house plants when my son was in the hospital. It really helped to keep my mind occupied and not worry when he was in surgery. So I got some more done on this one down here that I did not have done before. So, yeah. So coming on that one, this one is a fairly easy stitch. It's got a lot of weird shapes to it, but there's not as many color changes as there has been so far in the homely houseplants stitch along. I also started something else. This is called Black Work. It is from Peppermint Purple, and it's a free stitch along on Facebook. You can get the files, and she also has a website. But they're on week 26, so it's about halfway through, and it's going to be a great big piece. So I've got square 19, and I think this is 25 done, so that I would have room to go ahead and start with 26 and try to keep up from this point. And then I'm going to try and catch these up just as quick as I can. But I love how intricate the work is, and all of inside the squares are done with one strand, and then the border is done with 2 strands. So this is done on 14 count Aida. And it's going to be a fairly large piece when it's finished. But this is a really quick stitch. I can stitch up that little block in about an hour or so. So I thought this is a little fun, quick one that I can throw in there. So moving forward, July. Christmas in July, Jolly July, whatever that you want to call July. I'm going to focus on doing a Christmas piece. But I'm also wanting to focus on some summer pieces because I don't really like summer and winter because it's so cold or hot. But I have just thought to myself, I need to quit rushing through the seasons and just appreciate them. So I found a cross stitch magazine. This is just cross stitch. This is a very reasonable subscription. Nobody is telling me to tell you guys nothing. I'm not being given a free subscription or nothing at this point. But hey, if y'all want to give me one, I'll take it. But there is a piece in here that I would love. This is one that I'm wanting to work on through the summer. There is, who is it that I watch? Janet Jabber on YouTube. She has a Flosstube, and she works on pieces seasonally. So she's got summer pieces that she does in the summer, winter in the winter, and all that good stuff. And so I want to do some stuff like that. So I'm trying to find the piece. You know what? It's not even in this one, I don't think. Nope, it's not in this one. It is in this magazine. And this particular magazine I got at Joann's. And this one I got at my local Ingles supermarket. So this magazine was $7.99 for this one. And it's a very reasonable subscription. This magazine is $14.99 and it's from Britain. And it's a very, I think it's an expensive subscription for a magazine. So I just pick it up whenever I am in Michael's. But they've got one in here that I'm really wanting to do. That's a summer one. And again, this will just be something that I mess around with. They've got some really good ones in here, page 20. That I will mess around. Here it is. It's beautiful. Look at it. I'm going to work on this one in July and August and September until the season changes into fall. So that's one that I'm going to start working on this month. I'm also going to start doing this one. Ain't he cute? This is a Dimensions kit. So I want to start working on that. And then my Jolly July, ooh, this one too. I showed you this one last month, but I got the floss for it, and I'm going to go ahead and get it kitted up. So those are going to be my summer pieces that I'm going to work on. God, that was a lot to say. And then my Up on the Housetop piece is on my phone, so I can't show it to you. Can I? I may have already printed it. Hang on. No, I do have it. I do have it. My Up on the Housetop piece. Make sure I don't show you the pattern. I purchased from online. I had the pattern. Okay, so here it is, Up on the Housetop. This is what my Jolly July is going to be. And for my cross stitch camp. So if you guys don't know what cross stitch camp is, I just found it. The Colorado Cross Stitcher started it. First month was in June. And what you do is on the first day of the month, you start a new project. So you show your pattern, your floss, and your fabric. And you do hashtag cross stitch camp. And then you tag at Colorado Cross Stitcher, I think. Double check that. If you go to hashtag cross stitch camp, they'll also have the @ symbol. So you take a picture of that on the first day of the month, and then on the last day of the month, if you've completed the project, you show your picture of the completed project, and you do that hashtag and that tag again. And then they're doing some drawings for some stuff. So that Up on the Housetop is going to be my Jolly July and my cross stitch camp piece. These other ones for summer are just going to be some that I'm working on along, and that summer one back there that I showed you, just for the season. So, because I think that'll be cool. If I don't finish them this season, no pressure. When it comes September the 21st for fall, I'll put them away and get out fall pieces and work on them. So, I think that's going to take a lot of the stress of I got to get it done, I got to get it done, I got to get it done off, so that I will want to stitch. I'm telling you, I don't know what's wrong with me. I have a reverse psychology. I don't know. But then I picked up the threads for this one. This is And to All a Good Night. So what I'm planning on doing is, I think it was Janet Jabber again. She does, what did she call it? Festive Friday, I think is what she called it. And I thought that I would work on a Christmas piece every Friday for just a little bit, even if it's like 30 minutes or something. I'm trying to get a schedule that I can work on, because I like keeping these pieces going and having a lot of pieces going, so you have different, you don't get bored with the same color palette and stuff. So after I finish that Up on the Housetop for Jolly July, this will be the one that I start working on Fridays. Yes. And then I found this one when I was in Joann's. It says, every day is a great day when I'm stitching. But I'm going to make some changes to this. You see how there's like a darker blue and then it goes to a lighter blue? I don't like it. Look at it. I think it looks like the printer ran out of ink. So I'm going to change the colors on that, and all of it will be that dark blue color instead of having the light blue up at the top. I think I'll like that better. But this is just a little sampler. I've never done a sampler, and I like the borders. So this is just one that I'll work on sometime. And it was a bargain It's a Design Works Great Stitching Day is what it's called. And it is an 11 by 13 finished 14 count Aida. Okay. So, this piece and this piece was some haul that I got. And this one was on clearance at Joann's too. I think it was like $7. It was on clearance. Next thing that I've got, Joann's started today where I am. Check your weekly ad. It was like to the back, toward the back, it showed that DMC floss was on sale. I think it's the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, or it might be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And at my Joann's, it was discounted to 45 cents a skein. So, I went and got the flosses that I needed for the patterns that I'm working on. And I wanted to show you guys this because I used to write down things that I needed at the store to get. And I thought, why am I rewriting this? And then I have to come home and I have to refigure out which kit it goes with. That just don't make sense. So what I have started doing, let me cover up this pattern, is like, okay, so I just copy the magazine page, okay? And it's got the things on here. And so what I do is I get a basket and I have it on my arm and I take my list and I go through and I pick it out and I put it in. I pick it out and I put it in. I do all of them for this pattern. And then I lay this piece of paper on top of the floss. And then I pick up my next sheet. So, I'm trying to save you guys. This really does help. So then I get my next piece that's got my DMCs on it. And I go through and I pick out all the ones for that one. And I lay it on top of that paper inside the basket. Does that make sense? So then when I get all of the ones for that one, I lay that piece on top of it. And then when I got to the front, I just picked up the piece of paper that had the floss that went with it. I picked up the piece of paper and then the floss that was on top of the next one, because that's how it was. And I asked her, I said, can you just bag these individually? So in this bag is all the flosses for that kit. And in this bag is all of the flosses for that kit. So, I know which floss goes with which kit. I don't have to sit here and figure it out again. So, I hope that can save you guys some time. It has saved me some time. Because I had like, look, I needed 5. See, there's a kit floss, here's a kit floss, and here's a kit floss. And then what I do is, if I'm going through and I find one that they do not have, I don't know, I'm trying to be all right, not show patterns. What I do is, like right here, I just tear the paper next to that color each time that they don't have a color. So see, I just tore it. So I know that whenever I was picking out colors, they didn't have 703 or 726 in stock. That is how I know which ones I've got to go back and find later. So I didn't have to have a pen, none of that stuff. So yeah, there's my flosses for these kits. So that was my floss haul. Then I got some DMC Aida. Some DMC Aida. 14 count and 14 count at Joann's. This one is going to be for this piece on the front of this magazine. So I'm doing this one. So yeah, I gotta hurry. My phone's going dead. And I don't know what this one's for, but I got it. And then they had all of their Ott lights on sale. Ooh, I got another thing at Aida too. So y'all, seriously, all this stuff was on sale, and then I used a coupon on these because they weren't on sale, but they wasn't that expensive anyway. Ott Light was on sale, 40% off. So I got this because we're registering for the Stitch Retreat, Myrtle Beach, in October. And my aunt's already registered. We've got the hotel. I'm just waiting on them to email me back so that I can pay. And we'll be going to that. So I'm super excited. If you're on Flosstube and you're going, let me know. I would love to meet you there. So anyway, I picked this up so that I can use this at the retreat. And then, if my phone goes dead, I'll have to do a part 2. I went to Michael's. And our local Michael's is getting rid of their cross stitch stuff. Or they're changing it out. I got all of these patterns for $3 a piece. These kits, $3 a piece. So I'm going to really quick show you what I got. This is a needlepoint kit. This is a needle point kit. This is an embroidery kit. An embroidery kit. A cross stitch kit. This one I'm stitching for my husband. Totally. It says, I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. I got this kit. I actually ended up getting 2 of those. I thought I'd do one of those for a gift. This kit and this kit. And it says, friends, so much cheaper than therapy. And I think this one is embroidery. Yeah, it is. Oh, it says stamp cross stitch. Okay. It says stamp cross stitch. So I got these because I thought if I don't want to stitch them personally, maybe I can get some other people interested in cross stitch. And that would be a good little gift to get somebody to get them interested. Then I went over and they had their scroll frames on clearance for $5 a piece. So I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And all 4 of these was not but 20 bucks together. $5 a piece. I know, mind blown. So check your Michaels. And then I got some Aida. 18 count Aida. And I got, what is this one? 28 count even weave. I hadn't tried even weave. And I was stressed about it, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that bad. I'm more stressed about the linen than anything. And then they had hoops on clearance for $1. So I got all of this. Let's see, I got all this. And I got needles and a metallic floss. This. Needles and metallic floss. This was on clearance. These I used the coupon for because they were regular price. These were on clearance. And then all of these kits. And I come out for less than 60 bucks. So I needed this stuff anyway. And I thought them kits, while I may not stitch all of them personally, I'm hoping that I can get some other folks interested in cross stitch too. And then we can just have a big old shindig locally. So my aunt and I, we stitch a lot. And that's the only person that I know that stitches. So I'm hoping to add some other people into the madness. Yeah. So that's all I've got. That is my weekly update. I won't show y'all my candy that I got or my gum. While I was there, I got Twizzlers. And then I got gum. Anyway. So that's all I've got done this week. I will say I'm going to do an extra video because I ordered a Lowry's stand to hold my cross stitch. I have had issues with migraines and my neck. Actually was in the hospital because they thought I was having a stroke a couple of years ago because of my migraines. And so I can't do this for long. So the stand in my chair, it will raise up and down so that I can put the cross stitch in here. And my TV is up high on the wall in the living room, so I can stitch here and I can see. So my neck will not be down at all. And then I got a light off of Amazon that's coming. So I know it looks like I spent a lot, but I swanny, I have not. I've done really good. I bargain shopped, got stuff on sale. So I will do a special on that tomorrow when it comes. Let's see, what is, yeah, this is Thursday. So Friday. My light will be here tomorrow in my stand. So we'll do that. And then I ended up having to get a new stitching chair because with the Lowry stand, the arms on my big club chair were too high. And it fits my husband better anyway. And it gave me an excuse to get another chair. So I'll show you my new chair tomorrow because, hey, if we're going to sit and stitch for hours and hours, we got to be comfortable, right? So, alright guys, that is my update. I have been watching you guys. If you've got a Flosstube, all of the ones that I know. And then if I accidentally come across them, I watch you guys too. So, I hope that you like this video and you'll stay tuned. And we'll see how the new schedule is going to go with trying to get that done for cross stitch camp in July. Working on summer pieces. And then, oh, I forgot to bring my last supper out here. That's my Sunday work on. And then my Fridays are going to be Christmas from this point on. And then Monday, Mill Hill Monday, I'm starting on that one. And I've showed that one before, and it's a little bitty Halloween piece. But yeah, just trying to get like a routine of things that I want to work on. Yeah, so I know that was quick, sweet, short, a lot in a short amount of time, but that's how I roll. So, I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you're stitching tons, and stay tuned. I really am excited about getting this piece done for cross stitch camp in July. All right, have a good one. Bye.